Hi, welcome one and all. I don't have hours on end to spend on this product, set it up and get it perfect for anybody out there. But this is an open and honest review, and that I want to get out right up front. Now, if this battery dies, that's going to be the end of this review. Just kidding there. But hey, this is known as Tiifen, the Steadicam Curve. Basically, this is how I received the product, almost open. It wasn't fully closed. So that makes me think that something is missing in this product. Tiifen came around about, I would say, a good year ago. They released their product, and in the summertime they're taking pre-orders, and this is what they got. It is for the GoPro Hero 3 because that's what was released at the given time. The GoPro Hero 3 just came out. They had to revamp the whole product and make a weight for the 3 Plus. And the same will go for the Hero 4. You're saying, what's the difference between the 3 Plus, and the 4? I don't think there's any difference if you ask me. If I had a digital scale and I had a 3, which I do, if I had a 3 Plus to weigh it against, I do have the 4, but I don't have the 3 Plus. Probably be a quarter of a gram difference. Not much indeed. They came out with this kit for the Smoothie as well as the Curve. They got 2 different weights with additional weights added. Picphonics is the instructions, let me tell you. I've been editing, and I had great difficulty setting this up. And I'll show you my issues going about. Once you get this perfectly set up, you're going to have excellent stabilized video. I don't know. Don't ask me. I own an LCD screen. It fits on the back of my Hero. I have the door. Everything goes in like so. And that's what you need to use this product. You're going to need a GoPro clip, the back door for the LCD, and the screen. With the weight, you're going to have your original back door. I'm not 100% sure what's the difference between these 2 weights. They are flush, the same size. And you have this door, which has a sticker that will go not on the inside because you can see it won't fit. It'll go on the outside. It'll glue on. So let's read the instructions clearly before we get into this review. And let me do apologize that this is a very long and extensive review. It's going to be about an hour, and this will definitely get everything out there. This is no editing whatsoever. Hero 1 and Hero 2 are going to use the silver. The Hero 3 is going to use this. And I want to see if I have a knife around here somewhere. I know I got a knife. And I don't want to glue this thing on entirely all together. And maybe I'll just peel this back and just have it stick temporarily. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And they say peel it back, stick it on the product like so. And the very first thing I see is it really is not going to stick 100% at all. And I'm not sure why that is. Can you say it's because of the sticker? No. Let's peel it off. Let's do that right now. Put it right on there. Line it up. I got it on there. There I go. Doesn't fit there comfortable. It's got a wobble. To me, that is not a great design. But it won't come off. You can see the amount of pressure I'm putting on it. And it is Velcro on. So, that's a good thing. I heard a snap. And do that one more time. it's on there. I want to make sure it clears everything on my door. Yeah, stop playing with it. Get to the review, you say. Yeah. Now, it says here, for the use of the curve, hard for me to read, W1 and 2, W1 and 2 W3 weights, the other weight, 2 balance. I have no clue what that says. For use with the H1, 2, and H3, housing install weights 1 and 2, 1 for W1 and 2 for W3 weights into out of housing. I guess I installed 2 weights. Oh boy, that is difficult. Now, I know I need these 2 things here. I'm good to go. Check that out one more time. One more time, make sure it's right. W1 is 1 weight and 2 for W3. Yeah. When I open up my product, please make sure that you grab it from the bottom so nothing falls out. Nicely designed, if you ask me. The original one gave you 2 stickers, Steadicam Curve. I want to show Tiifen as a product, not just Steadicam Curve. No complaints. Compact camera stabilizer for your product. And the one thing that this normally should say is, the Steadicam Curve is inspected from the factory and perfectly set up. All you have to do is put your GoPro on there and it's perfectly balanced. It's not. And that's where we're going to run into troubles. So let's look at the product. You grab it. I know you guys want a nice close-up shot. I will bring the camera closer. And like I said, this is a live footage. And I don't want to edit anything. Beautiful product. It has a weight inside. There's 1 weight and it bobbles. You would think this would be perfectly centered without the weights, right? Well, let's see. Let's take all the weights out. Not hard to take apart. Oh man, people are going to be hating me because I do an honest review. Let's see that. No, it leans down. So this is not balanced correctly. But anyway, it is very light. That is solid. They improved upon the click. The last time it was very loose to going in there. It's not going to break. You can hear the click. And I shook it. Now let's put everything back on. And make sure we're about centered there. That looks good. And let's not forget these 2 weights right here that's in the packet. In order to correctly put your camera, you're not going to use this weight. You're going to use these 2 weights. So what you need to do now is just place the weight in, press it, put the next weight on it, and press it. Now's the time to bring the camera back some. Set everything back up there. Do apologize if I shook some. That looks good, right? Do apologize if my head's not in there. And you're going to basically now slide your camera into place and make sure this is tight enough so it doesn't fall on you, and grab it. 2 fingers, a thumb in the back, index finger, 3 fingers. It's kind of small for my hands, very small. If it leans forward, they say to tilt it back. And I'm going to be here for hours on end trying to get this somewhat level. I am going to push the weight with my finger all the way to the edge. And then I'm going to adjust this swivel bar as far as I can lean it forward just a little, and impossible. I'm not going to figure out how to do this. I'm going to now take the clip off, and I'm going to say that's enough trying to figure this out. Yeah, I gave up real easy, trust me. I've been doing that for hours on end, and I totally failed. I don't want to break that. I want to now take my two weights. I want to put my back door on the correct way, slide it into place. The door closes, put my camera in, lock everything up, and I need to now add these two additional weights into the unit. Now I want to make sure they are against the other weights, centered, and place on my GoPro. I'll be shocked if this balances out centered. That falls back big time. My Wi-Fi came on out of nowhere. Unreal. Kind of leans. So let's push the weights to one side. And I am not going to stay here trying to figure this out. How to balance a gimbal. It's going to be so much time. Adjust it going forward some. Lean it forward a little. Some more, a little too much. Push the weight to the other side. Maybe it'll counter-react. Too much to that side. Bring the weight all the way towards the right hand side and the weight's inside. It leans forward. Still leans forward. And that leaning back. Adjust it to go forward, maybe all the way. Still leans back. Tilt it forward some. Forward some. It leans to the side. And hours on end. Tilt this all the way to the back maybe. Tilt it back some. And you can see all the troubles I have. So, what do you do now? You say, hey, you know, I tried, I couldn't get a balance. I'm just going to disconnect my battery. Do apologize. Very frustrating when I didn't even touch it and the Wi-Fi pops on. Very sensitive Wi-Fi there. Put the cover on correctly, people. That's what's making me a little frustrated, is make a product, have it work. So, you can close the handle. Got a nice grip. It feels comfortable. And I'm most sure when I get this right, it'll do its job just fine. I don't have any videos to show you. I can't get this balance. Maybe it's the wrong weights. I know if I take this counterweight off, and let me just peel this off, stick it back on. I feel sorry for the people who went out and they're frustrated because they can't get things to work out here. There you go, that's on there. It leaves a sticky residue, and look at that. You'd think that it'd be a little bit better product that stayed to the Velcro. It doesn't. That's rubber cement for you. You can use your fingers to get it off. Look at that. Easy to clean up, trust me. There you go. So now, since I got the weight inside, wait a second. It looks like it wants to balance now, right? Much better than I had it before. Almost. What gives? pull it back some, and there you go. Maybe it's incorrect weights, who knows. Almost got it. Look at that. That is entirely better than before, correct? Now, you're getting bobbling, and bobbling is not the good thing. Look at that. Wow. There I go. I got my gimbal. So I am going to go out and get a video. You know what's going to happen. That's not going to look good at all. My video is going to be on the downside, and you can see it's turning to one side, and it bobbles. You can turn it back a little bit more. Maybe it'll balance out. There you go. Tilt the head, and it leans back, and bring it forward some. Amazing. When I just about to give up on this, I just got it where I needed to be, right? Much better. It swings. It takes a lot of practice, and they say, again, put your thumb in the back. Look at that. I'm a professional now, right? Put your finger here. I could turn it. And that's the trick of this gimbal, is to have very gentle touch. Gingerly hold it. If you don't gingerly hold it, you're not going to get your gimbal to work. Anyway, I don't want to fool anybody out there. To me, the Steadicam Curve is an excellent gadget on the market for $99.99 and $13. Can I recommend the Steadicam Curve? I would say in due time, when I get this thing perfectly lined up, I will say yes, I could recommend it. I could say go out there and get yourself one, try it out, see if it's for you. You're not going to get all those shots with the Steadicam. You're going to get maybe one or two in there, and eventually this is just going to sit to the side, and something else is going to come along, and you're going to want to use that instead. And this is great for one reason. Let me tell you. Put it in my pocket. My other pair of pants, it fit in there. Let me put it in this pocket here for you, because I have a wallet in there. And these are tight pair of pants. It fits in there. Oh yeah. It's like the iPhone 6. Yeah. Will it fit in the back pocket? Let me show you that. Back pocket, that weight fits in there nicely right there. It hurts a little when I sit down right there. But another good thing about this is, if I release the clip, I can put this on my belt like so, and I could lock the clip so the clip don't go anywhere. It almost looks like I got a weapon, and that's not good. I don't want to do things like that. So there is a lot of things you can do here, but every single time you're going to be using one of these, you're going to have to make sure that the weights are perfect there, and that the GoPro sits on this perfectly, and you're going to have this nice and tight. If you remove this and do it for some other things, and you start to move things, it's going to take a little time to balance it. I'm not upset. I'm happy, but you can see what happened when I pulled this off. The glue came off, and check them out. Check out Tiifen Steadicam Curve. They're an excellent product indeed. High quality. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not getting this to work. On that note, I don't have much more time to fool around with this anymore. I have better things to do than try to figure something out. I hope the company could understand my frustration, and I hope everybody enjoys their curve that got to work. Have a great day. Thank you for viewing the Steadicam Curve. Take your time. You'll get it to work for you. I wish they would just included the clip, the kit for the GoPro Hero 3, 3 Plus, and the 4, and not have to purchase everything out there. Have a great day. Thank you for viewing.